The ocean covers 71% of our planet, and yet less than 20% of it has ever been explored. What lives in the other 80% is, to this day, largely unknown. In the deepest trenches, where sunlight has never reached and pressure can crush a submarine like a tin can, evolution has produced creatures so extreme, so unlike anything on land that scientists still struggle to explain them. These are 10 of the most extraordinary deep-sea creatures ever documented. We start with the strange. We end with the discovery that changed everything. The barrel-eye fish. At first glance, it looks like any other small, unremarkable fish. But look closer. Those glowing green domes on its head? Those aren't eyes. They're lenses. The barrel-eye's actual eyes are those luminous green tubes, rotating inside a transparent, fluid-filled head. It can look directly upward through its own skull, scanning for the silhouettes of prey above it. The goblin shark has barely changed since dinosaurs walked the earth. That grotesque, flattened snout lined with electrosensory cells can detect the faint electric fields of prey hiding in sediment. But its most terrifying feature is its jaw, which extends outward from its skull in a slingshot-like motion, nearly the length of its own head, to ambush prey it couldn't otherwise reach. The siphonophore is not one creature. It is a colony of thousands of genetically identical individual organisms called zooids, each one specialized for a single function. Some are for movement, some are for feeding, some are for reproduction. Together, they function as one unified being. In 2020, a research team off the coast of Australia encountered one measuring 45 meters, officially the longest animal ever documented. When threatened, it pulls its webbed, spine-lined arms up over its body, literally inverting itself, creating a spiky, cloak-like shield. The inside of this cloak is a deep crimson, almost black. The outside is dotted with bioluminescent photophores that can flash light in complex patterns to confuse predators. Unlike most cephalopods, the vampire squid doesn't hunt. The Dumbo octopus, named for the ear-like fins on either side of its mantle, which it flaps like wings to steer, the Dumbo octopus is the deepest living octopus on Earth. Some specimens have been recorded at nearly 7,000 meters. They are also the most gentle-looking predators at that depth, swallowing prey whole. What makes them scientifically remarkable is how little we know about them. The lure itself is a modified spine filled with bacteria that produce light, so a living lantern the anglerfish controls like a fishing rod to attract prey in the absolute dark. When something approaches, the jaws, large enough to swallow prey twice its own size, snap shut in milliseconds. The giant isopod. Related to the common woodlouse you might find under a rock, the giant isopod can reach 50 centimeters in length, a phenomenon scientists call deep-sea gigantism, caused by colder temperatures and high pressure that slow metabolism and extend lifespan. Their compound eyes give near 360-degree vision in near-total darkness. When food arrives, a whale carcass, a dead shark sinking to the bottom, a giant isopod will gorge itself so completely it becomes unable to move. Then, over months or years, it slowly digests the meal. In captivity, one specimen went 5 years and 1 month without eating a single meal and still survived. The black swallower, a fish barely 25 centimeters long, has evolved what may be the most extreme stomach in the animal kingdom. Its abdomen is completely expandable, a distensible sac that can stretch to accommodate prey more than 10 times its own body mass. Prey are engulfed whole and alive, then slowly digested from the inside. The digestive process takes so long that in some documented cases, the prey fish has begun decomposing and releasing gases before digestion is complete. The mantis shrimp's striking claw accelerates at the speed of a bullet, 23 meters per second, generating a shock wave that can shatter aquarium glass, break crab shells, and knock fish unconscious before contact is even made. The cavitation bubble created by the strike is briefly as hot as the surface of the sun. And then there are the eyes. Humans have 3 types of color receptors. The mantis shrimp has 16. It perceives ultraviolet and infrared light, polarized light, and color frequencies that have no names in any human language. And now, number 1. Not the scariest, not the largest, but perhaps the most important discovery in the history of marine biology. A creature whose existence fundamentally changed what we believe is possible on this planet, and possibly others. In 1977, a research submersible dove to the Galapagos Rift, a place scientists expected to find nothing. What they found instead were towering chimneys of superheated water, shooting minerals into the tube worms survive through chemosynthesis. a process where bacteria inside their bodies convert toxic hydrogen sulfide from the vents into energy. The deep ocean is not empty. It is not dead. It is the largest living space on Earth. And we have barely scratched the surface of what lives there.